Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to These Divinity, These Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. This is going to be this week's Medicinal Monday. And if you don't know, as this will go, Spirit is leading me to guide you in a more holistic health, atmosphere. And so if that's what's dear to my heart and that's what I'm going to do, then that's what I'm going to use, okay? So the way that this is laid out is that there'll be a part 1 and part 2. The Medicinal Mondays are generally going to be the part 1 for the week. And then, of course, the Wellness Wednesdays will be the part 2. How do you know what week you're in? Since technically they're not time stamped, I'll figure out a way to tag them so that you know that they're counterparts for whatever week you're going into. Because whenever Spirit leads you to watch this, it's meant for you for that time period. Time is fluid. You could have already gone through it. This is just maybe confirmation for you. You could be currently going through it or potentially getting ready to go through it, which is, kind of my hopes in that you catch it early so that you can prepare yourself. That's what it's all about, right? Anyways, because if there's anything that you don't like, that doesn't feel well deep within you, then you have the power and the will to change it. So you just need to do things necessary, and this is kind of, advice, things to look out for, things that maybe you want to work on, whatever, and things that may help you get through whatever situation you're going through. Okay, with that being said, we're going to start with some botanical inspirations for the week, see what flowers, herbs, whatever you can work with. Then we'll use the HERBCRAFTE'S Tarot to get into the message as to maybe why you would need any of the flowers or herbs or essences. And they also give other herbs and things that you may want to use to work through whatever it is that you may need it for. Then we'll follow up with a chakra wisdom card, which in shuffling for this upcoming week, you got one already. You got a bonus, so we'll get into that a little bit later. I'm just going to clear these out of the way and begin with our botanical inspirations for the week. Spirit, upcoming week for the collective. What herbs, flowers, messages of inspiration do you have? Thank you. Phlox. Looks like it says Phlox paniculata. Anonymity and harmony. Anonymity. I'm going to have to look that up. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Marcus Aurelius. Unanimity. Anonymity. Hold on. I'm going to have to look that up. That's beautiful. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Because all is one. One is all, right? Fox. Trumpet Gentiana Acalis. Power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Unknown. And that is gorgeous. Look at that. Trumpet Gentian. That's beautiful. The deep purple, divine connection with the transformation. And even in the phlox, there's some blue, white, kind of deep, getting into the deeper blue, going into the purple. So purity, peace, throat, third eye, and crown chakra, unanimity and harmony. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to look that up. But I just feel like it's like unanimous decision, like all is one, right? Okay. Spirit. Thank you. Apple blossoms. And they wanted to make this known. Malice domestica. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. Divine knowledge, like intuitive, with that solo yellow flower there, pointing into the right direction. But anyway, it's like grounded, yet purity, and even in that. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Ooh wee. Whites are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility, abundance. Ooh, excuse my belly. Yeah, abundance. That's speaking, like, I just feel Empress vibes. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Yeah. Reaping what you've sown. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. I feel that energy. In the bottom of the deck, we have Gloxinia. It's Gloxinia perennis. It says, love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And it's like that butterfly coming to get his first little kiss of this divine flower, Gloxinia. It's like meshing the indigos and the whites. So that's like divine upper, like crown chakra healing. Intuitive healing, like coming together within the mind, balance of the mind. That's that knowing, that inner knowing, that love at first sight. And that's all spirit. That's all your intuition. That's beautiful. So let's see how these herbs or flowers are going to help for the week. Beginning of the week, spirit. I'm just going to take this. Ooh. Beautiful. Completing cycles and healing. Like, seriously. Look at that. Look at that. It's like these are the center, the flowers in the center of the world. You. How beautiful is that? Similar, butterflies all in the same, That's purity. And then I see just healing. You got all your elements. Earth, wind, and fire in this world to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? To balance, to align. Because this is structure. This is healing. Like, look how aligned that is. I mean, that's beautiful. All the chakras, from Rudy to the Tootie. No, but from the root, sacral, third eye. Same difference. Solar plexus, intuition, right? And you got your throat, crown, third eye crown. It's just crazy. Aligned. And then I see, looks like 3 quartz over here that are aligned. They clear out all that. They clear out any, how do you align so that you're one? With the 2 and the 21 of the world, that's like divine, feminine, masculine balance, ultimate balance, right? And that's you coming together. 3, Holy Trinity, bars, unanimity. That's them, y'all. That ain't me. That's beautiful, though. Let's see. What else? Thank you. 4 of water. Middle of the week, spirit. What is this? Why are you not appreciative? Like, what is the, look at that. You got all the elements you need right there on the table, like you are the sunflower. I swear, every time I see this card, I get Leo energies every time because of that beautiful sunflower right there. So why is there, we're going to look into it. Because, no, this is beautiful. It's surrounded by gorgeous abundance and growth and fertility, and it's like, you don't see it. You don't quite see it yet. Which, interesting, this ends it. It's like you will, though. Something's going to be illuminated. Like, you're going to receive the download. You're going to see. It's going to, something of it is going to come together. And I feel like when you get this balance from this healing, powerful healing, I think it'll all make sense. This is interesting. It's coming out underneath this stone. I swear, that's that divine connection, that third eye. You're going to be receiving some downloads intuitively, and you're going to know, what else? What did it say? To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Look at that. I knew this was coming out. In fact, I thought when I first flipped the Magician that it was the sun. Definitely Leo energy. Like, bam, bam. That's beautiful, though. Like, all of this. This is gorgeous energy. Already we have 3 or 4 major arcana. So, but it's like, look at all that intuitive power, the center. Even in the middle of this red concoction, reddish orange, whatever, root cycle, grounded. And then you have what, 2, 4, 6, 8, look like 10, look like one right there. Because 19 is a 10. So that's the end, you know? It's like the end, the beginning and the end. Because it's technically a 1 as well. So it's like eternal as this, I don't even know what this is, but it's like you got the pattern, or just the eternal elliptical, like it's on the eternal cycle. You know what I mean? But it's beauty because it's regrowth. It's glorious. It's magnificent. It's all things powerful, magical, wonderful, exciting, aligned, growing, fertile. You know, like good gracious, how many more ways do I need to say it? All things together, unanimous, harmonized, balanced, like just makes sense. That's what I'm hearing. I'm like, everything's clicking, everything's aligned. You know what I'm saying? Finally. And I guess that's kind of why, that may be why that 4 of water is there. It's like, you may have been feeling kind of, look at that, new mindset, new walk, new talk, clear, crystal clear, tapped in divinely and at all times. Yeah, I wrote. So I didn't name any of the herbs out of the HERBCRAFTE'S tarot yet, but we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Let's see. Finish the end of the week. Just do it one more. End of the week. No other way to do it, but no way other to it but to do it. Madre Earth. Creosote bush. This is all about intuitive power, growth within, you know, because I see you at the center of it all. Like, you're number 1. You are the one with these 2 ones in the center. You are balanced. That's, 11. Like, that's that portal energy. You have access. You know how to work it. You are divinely guided and gifted. As I say gifted, it's like she's offering this, from the earth back around. It's like the cycle, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like, seriously, like from the earth. Pachamama. It's all about that Mother Earth, Gaia. It's like from the earth back to the universe, you know what I'm saying? And around it goes. I hear round and round we go. Round and round we go. Don't judge. But yeah. So this mint from this 4 of water, which again I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna look into it a little bit to see, what you're kind of taking for granted, what you're not being appreciative of. Because again, you gotta heal that. There's power behind that. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. So even if you feel like you ain't got shit, like you gotta be thankful for that little shit that you disregarding. Your cup is not empty. Change your perspective is what I'm hearing, especially with the blue jay in the back. Use that mint to clear your mind. It is a powerful kind of detoxer, if you will. It opens things up, right? Anytime you can't even talk. Anytime you smell mint, it's like automatically your port, like everything opens up. Some people even, especially at the smell of menthol, depending on how strong, how much it's in it. Some people actually cry. So maybe you need to, because this glass ain't got nothing. It ain't even got no liquids. So maybe you need to fill that fill your cup up with your tears. That's cleansing. That's healing again. Like I'm saying, this mint that. What else do you want me to say? This is eternal. Like I said, it's like the beginning and the end. This process, this transformation, this healing, it's eternal. The reason I say this is because the world, goes round and round and round. It's eternal, right? Holy Trinity forever, But also, like, you got the eternal, beaded, whatever this is, in the Magician. This sunflower is like the sun, right? It follows the sun, which is eternal, which is powerful. We got the sun right here. You know what I'm saying? Central. Like, this is aligned, like, the center of the universe. Like, this is alignment in, like, I don't even... I can't make it much clearer than that. Alignment. Forever. You know? You've had to clear a lot out of your mind. It's desolate over here. But the beautiful thing is that the new growth is in the forefront, you know? Literally new. This is the ace of air. This is new. Brand new. Not a continuing cycle. This is brand new. Yarrow. You're telling me to look that up. Look up Yarrow. 1 second. Oh, this, we ain't even got to the bottom of the deck. But anyway, let's see. Yarrow, that is. Okay. It says, don't fence me in. Discernment is necessary for survival. Know your wounds. Identify your medicine. A wild bramble grows along a barbed wire fence in front of a dry field with mountain in the distance. A hummingbird lands on a leafless, thorn-laden stem. Several sword-like yarrow plants fill the base of the thicket. The feathery leaves bend with the warm summer breeze, and the crisp white flowers reach beyond the boundary. The first seeds of a new idea can be found just outside of your front door. Take a fresh look at an ancient calling from spirit. Though it is common weed, yarrow often goes unnoticed. Inspiration is close, yet you may have overlooked it as ordinary or not valuable enough. That's why this is here. I told you, you're surrounded by abundance and you don't even see it. And so you're not being patient and appreciative with where you're at and what you have already. So that's the healing that needs to occur. And that's the new cycle. Once you realize you got stuff jumping out at you, you know, moving beyond leaps and making leaps and bounds, however they say that damn saying, literally coming out of bounds just to grab your attention. Because it says it often goes unnoticed, right? Wow, Spirit. That's deep, though. Thank you. Anyways, the rest of it says, use discernment and reasoning to see clearly. It is important to positively identify Yara because lookalikes can be deadly. Ooh. Ooh. Wolves in sheep's clothing? Set feelings aside and follow the truth. Start with what you already know. Seek vision from your ancestors. Wow. Wow. That's pretty deep. I wonder where the name came from because the name is just unique. It goes on to kind of give you like ideas, you know, things that you can do with the herb, even if you don't just always drink it or use it as like tea or what have you. However, you know, you can use it for so many medicinal purposes. Just depends on what you want. It says the Latin name for yarrow comes from the myth of Achilles. Read his birth story, then journal the question: what is my Achilles heel? How is it keeping me from my destiny? Oh my. And this is mentally, like I said, like air. I mean, it talk too, like I said, new walk, new talk, you know? But it's still in that communication department, right? Like how you communicate with yourself and others. You know what I'm saying? You've had to clear out a lot with that background being desolate. Like that's the past. You know, you cleared a lot out from the past that may have been hindering you, may have been keeping you in a place of anxiety, depression. You know, I'm seeing the 8, 9, and 3 of swords. But this is new. This is a brand new mindset. And I love it. Like, it feels amazing. So look, you're going to be so clear out, like, from that past after this healing, right? That you're going to know. You're going to know that you know. The decisions and choices that you make are no longer clouded by negative self-talk, by doubt, by worry, by fear. You know what I mean? Like, that's the gift of your discernment and intuition that you're receiving from this powerful healing. You may have been that one that kind of not seeing things for what they truly are, not listening to your intuition, not going with what you know is true, near and dear to your heart. Never no more is what I hear. That's for somebody. Like I said, all this, and we ain't got to the bottom of the deck. Look. This is divine timing. This is you reaping what you've sown. Acorns, like they take forever and a million years to mature. You know what I'm saying? Like they are long. This is longevity. You've been working at this for a long time. Long time. Long time. That's what I hear. And then we have 9 of water, but that's beautiful. Because with this peach, you will receive everything you've ever dreamed of. And more is what I'm hearing, honestly. Definitely much more with the world. Definitely could be some traveling. Honestly, I do. You may be doing some, whether that's just inward, like soul searching, or literally world travel to align yourself to heal. I see that. I see that for some of you. Okay. after a long pause. Yeah, I think we're back in action. Okay, let's see, where were we? Okay, so beautiful. So we talked about you reaping what you're sowing and that you're getting your wish fulfillment, right? In the Nine of Water, in the peach. It's just going to be, it's going to be divine time. This is kind of a maybe slow coming, because again, it takes oaks a long, long time to mature. So you don't want to pick your fruit before it's ready, right? So, but something's coming up or being sown. But I feel like it's coming through with this healing. So if you're not quite there yet, you know what I'm saying, then, you'll know. But as you get closer and closer to, aligning and healing and moving from the past, cutting away what no longer serves you in this Ace of Air, you will see your harvest, your hard work, everything that you've done pay off tremendously, okay? And then look, as I say, this is next coming out, as I say, balance and alignment. That's what the Temperance is all about. Sagittarian energy, Camellia. Again, there's 3 look like green tea, or the Camellia tea cups. Trinity, And look how this beautiful, white, pure, virtuous, yet intuitive flower sits in the center of the plant. That's beautiful. Even on the teapot, it's like blue. I see this as yin and yang, you know what I'm saying? Like representative of that. Because it's like on one side, looks like more of a reddish grounding with the purple and the blue, right? Like your mind is stable. And on the other side, it's like bluish, whitish, I don't know, with the red center. So it's like balance of feminine and masculine energies is the way I see it. That's beautiful. And then look at there. And that's where we're stopping. You're working on yourself. You have to. Turmeric clears, stabilizes, balances so much in the body. It's great for your blood, right? With the sun, the center, your heart, your circulatory system is the center. It's what keeps everything alive. You know what I mean? That's the life force, source, however you want to say it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And like I said from the beginning, there's no coincidence that the magician, the sunflower, and the sun both come out in the center of this reading. That's just divine. Like, divine, okay? No other explanation to it. All right. So I said I was going to see what was up with this forward water. Why are you being a little brat? Nah. But what are you not seeing? That's what I want to phrase this. What are we not seeing, Spirit? Yes, sir, we're ready. All right. Tell me about this forward water. What are we not seeing? Keep it plain. Keep it simple. Thank you. I don't know if this is plain, but look. And then we got the 8 of Earth. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was the 8 of Earth. The 3 of Earth. Still, that's working together. Collaborating. This is beautiful, though. Yeah, look at this. We got the Magician come out again. Right? Double confirmation. 111. All on this. New beginnings. And actually, we got 1111. If you count this, 1111. Right here. Bam. Anyway, look at this, though. Look how these... First of all, just look how they came out. Look how they aspect one another. You got 6 of Fire, victory, balance, harmony, dead center. You know what I'm saying? Balancing between the Magician and the 3 of Earth, which are both beautiful energies. And it's like in the ship of the 6 of Fire, you can go in either direction. Balance. And either way, you're going to be stabilized. I see this, though, as going towards the Magician, which is perfectly okay, too, because the Magician has to be balanced and grounded and stable in order to work its magic, right? That's beautiful, though. But it's happening. It's happening. So it brings me back to this. Just being patient, especially as you heal. Like, y'all, you don't realize how much you truly go through, how much energy you succumb, and I don't even want to say succumb to, but like how much energy it takes just to clear out a cycle, right? And whatever that is, I mean, it can be an emotional cycle, it can be something with a job, you know, ending so that you something new can be brought in, which that's what I feel is coming, because this person, I mean, whatever this is for you, there's been like you're in the spotlight, like you're the center stage performer, like all eyes are on you. You may even, I mean, world across the world, you know what I'm saying? But seriously, with this is somebody who again is in who's out there publicly. You literally will be doing collabs with people. Just be patient and appreciative. I see the star. I see the star. I see Aquarius energy come out, like healing. You know, I don't know where they want to put these. These are quite large cards, but I don't want to cover everything up. All right, yeah, that's the message though. I mean, they gave it to us loud and clear, really, from the beginning, but I just wanted to be doubly sure, and they confirmed it a few times. Okay, and look, the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Fire. So yeah, you've come a long way. You've probably been defensive. You probably had all these energies surrounding you, trying to keep you from shining, keeping you from reaching that apex of, you know, the pinnacle, right? Whatever you put in your pinnacle to fulfill. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, and some of you, that's all you ever wanted was balance. Because I see Libran energy, balance, stability in this emblem, whatever this is on the unicorns. What do you call it? Straddle? I don't know. But you're held up, like you're secure, you're protected too. They just want you to shine. Look, but see, you gotta balance your mind. Bars. Take a time out. This is all about that powerful healing, right? Take a time out, be patient with you. It's so funny that, again, they keep leading me to this card, this, which is the center, you know? That's the message. Like, that's it. Powerful healing. Like, when you go through a healing process, like I was saying before, you have to be patient. You cannot rush things. You cannot, I mean, you can, but you ain't gonna do nothing but be hurting. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Ultimate maturity, balance emotionally. Knows what you want and going to get it. Yep. And look, okay. See, so it came out again. It came out again. Let me show you. And it's funny because it's the same position in the bottom of the aircraft. Oh, this is so interesting. Look, fourth position. I thought the three of Earth at first was this. So funny. That's again, divine time, divine design, right? Thank you for that, Spirit. Thank you for that. By the way, and they're bringing my awareness to the fact that we have double sevens at the bottom of both of these decks. So, you know, 77 may be a number for you. That's also speaking about options, choices, decisions to be made on a divine purpose, you know, on a divine life path. So, but I feel that whatever decision and choices, yeah, because, dang, Spirit, thank you. Remember this? Choices. So it's like whatever choices you need to be made again, and that will bring you that fertility, like bearing, like the fruits of your labor, reaping what you sown. Like I was saying, and look at the colorway. Look at that. But whatever decision this is, back to this, if I can ever get it out, is, I mean, you're gonna reap a beautiful harvest. That's no question, right? You got all this blossoming abundance on the table. But my point that I was trying to make, and I lost my train of thought for a second, is that you have to be patient when you're going through this healing. You cannot rush this process. You can't. The theme, even for, I feel like, the last half of this year, is nurturing, like the divine feminine essence, right? Nurturing, healing, like soothing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Healing yourself, working on those inner child issues, the past life trauma, breaking the chains, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. And that's some heavy ass shit. Because we all have been through it. We all got a story to tell. But understand that's some heavy ass shit, and that's a lot of energies to deal with. So it takes time. It takes time. Be gentle. And that's so funny because it's like no coincidence that this is called trumpet genting. I can't even get it out. It's like, hark the herald angels sing. Like, they blown like judgment. You know what I'm saying? But being gentle, gentle judgment. That's what this card is for me. Gentle judgment. And that's just powerful, because even in saying that, it's like you go through that process. You know what I'm saying? It's like as you're going through the transformations, the death, the rebirth, you know what I'm saying? The regrowth, the starting anew. As you go through that, it's a lot. It can be a lot. It can really be a lot, but you got to be, what I say, gentle. You got to have gentle judgment. Like, don't be too so hard on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Respect yourself. Nurture yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. You got to do it. Let me read like this. This is going out on me. Okay. I really don't be intending for these to be super long, but hey, when spirit gets hold, it's like you lose control. So hey, blame it on the divine, cause I ain't got time. All right. So let's see. Let me quit playing with y'all. Yeah, okay, here's where we are. So yeah, we're gonna get into what chakra systems you can work with and through. Honestly, like I've already said, basically all of them, but specifically your solar plexus, especially with this being the center. Let's see. Just trying to see if there's any more messages before we moved on. Your heart chakra, that needs to be worked on. Especially, they brought my attention back to this, because this is not being, in order to heal your heart chakra, like, and truly, I mean, it's fourth water. It's like, I told you, mint is like for detox, so you got to clear those blockages out, right? So you can get balance, because this is all about balance, heart and mind, truly. That's been the overall thing too for specific zodiac signs for the upcoming month. So truly working with that heart chakra. But like I said, all of them, because you truly have to, you got to make sure all are in a line to even get to the top, right? And it goes both ways. But anyways, so yeah, 3 is coming out heavy. 1's for sure. So your root, because we got 1 in the Magician twice, 1 in the Sun, Ace of Air, another 1 in the World technically. But yeah, but you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. I see that with the Victory and the 6 of Fire. That's balance, harmony. We got unanimity and harmony out here, so you're gonna get it. And that's funny, as I laid this deck down currently, remember we also got this one, so I'm gonna actually start with that. But when I laid the deck down, there was no coincidence. I actually laid it, bottom side up, and we get the 4th, the heart chakra, and this is peace. That's no coincidence. So actually, I'm gonna keep these too. Okay, but we're gonna talk about the solar plexus chakra. Self-confidence. It says, I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and let me see so I can read this. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. I trust in a higher power, and I am open to new challenges. Perfect. Because honestly, when I get into my notes in just a minute, we're going to talk about that. That's perfect. So then, well, I can't see that. Let's put it here. Over this 3 verse. So then we have the 4th chakra, the heart chakra, for peace. Okay? And it says, I will meditate and be peaceful and calm in my interactions with others in the world. Peacefulness comes in me. Giving up the love of power for the power of love. Wow. Did y'all hear that? I gotta read that again. Peacefulness comes in me. Giving up the power. I gotta read it right, because that's powerful. Peacefulness comes in me. Giving up the love of power for the power of love. And we saw the King of Cups at the bottom of the Good Tarot. And then it says, I invite peace to be a part of my life, and I make time to experience my own inner stillness daily. I continually develop an inner sense of calm, and I trust that everything will be right. And then finally it says, feeling good about myself will help bring peace into my life. Sure enough. Sure enough. And that's the choices, the knowledge that you are now aware of, and you know what I'm saying? That's your abundance. That's how you get to the fertility, through the heart way, through the power of love, right? Mm-hmm. All right. I think that's enough said, honestly. What's the message? That is the message. So, if this resonates with you, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. You never know how your testimony may help someone else grow. Come along if this resonates with you, and join us for part 2, where we will get into Wellness Wednesday and discuss the crystals and gems and saints and mystics and whatever else comes out that you can work with more in depth through these energies, okay? Oh, before I go, I'm sorry. I did want to get into my notes for this week. You'll probably hear them on repeat, to be quite honest. But let's see. So, the quote for the month: "You're right here, exactly where you're supposed to be. Live your unique story with all its magic and mystery. Walk on ahead, bravely, boldly. Be you." And that brings me back to this self-confidence, right? Be you, be bold, as well as the sun, because, Leos have no problem with being the center, with being, you know, attention seeker sounds desperate, but that's what was trying to come out. I'm just saying, like, because some people are like that. It is what it is. But, you don't mind being the center of attention. Although, like anybody else, although people may think you're full of yourself and you're full of confidence, sometimes it's not the case. Not always, think about how you are. You ain't always in tip-top shape. You ain't always feeling the greatest. You ain't always got the greatest confidence or power, or, you know what I'm saying, or feel like you were really in this magician energy. You don't always feel like that. We have our days. We have our moments, right? But the message is always about knowing how to transmute the energy, how to move out of that negativity so that you don't sulk and bring yourself down, because that kills you and kills you slowly. And I don't know why, I hear, strumming my pain with his finger, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life. I hear that for somebody. So, that pain, that agony from whatever, whatever whatever you're taking for granted, or whatever you feel like may have hurt you in the past, why you have these blockages of the heart, I don't know. But whatever it is, it's time to let that go. Step through with your confidence. You know what I'm saying? Be bold, be brave, but at the same time, have patience for yourself, because it's a process. Anyway, next month's says, shine, sparkle, and leave a little magic to bless all the world around you. Ain't that something? Again, it says, shine, sparkle, and you know what? This need to go with that too, because this the sunshine. Look at that energy. Shine, sparkle, and leave a little magic to bless all the world around you. Shoot, we got magician twice. All right, and then let's see. So for this upcoming week, that's why. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some powerful healing. That's why I saw Aquarius. For sure. We got the full moon approaching. Yeah, and you're definitely going to be receiving some intuitive downloads. For sure. For sure. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay. That's all I'm going to say, because I don't really want to give too much away, because, I just know that you truly will be experiencing some healing, receiving some major downloads, having some epiphanies, realizations. Your dream work may, increase or be more vivid, or you may. It can go either way, depending. It's you. Everybody's different, so you may have issues with dream work or recollection, and or receiving a lot more in-depth, vivid, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just epiphanies, realizations. And then towards the end of the week, that's where that action is coming through. That's where you're gonna, like I was saying, give of the earth unto the earth, however you want to say it, because it's coming back cyclically, right? It's fertile. It's abundance. Like you're reaping what you've sown, truly. You know. So, anyways, that is all I have for this part 1. Join me in part 2 on this Wednesday, and we'll get further into it. Okay. All right. Don't forget to spread love and light, and everything will be all right. Peace.